Homeless people falling further into disrepair and collecting dust. A whole block of Midtown buildings could soon come down. The company that planned for years to rehab these buildings now says it's just too expensive. News 6's Zach Tecklenburg shows us why the new plan for this block is proving to be divisive.
These 4 buildings on West Armour have been sitting empty for years now. The developer's latest plans, though, call for tearing them down and building a brand new, modern-looking apartment building in its place. Now the people trying to save these buildings say the development company is going back on its word.
Classic could make way for contemporary on West Armour Boulevard between Baltimore and Wyandotte.
We're looking to design the building in a way that complements its neighbors.
But many neighbors have few compliments for the 40-unit building Mack Property Group wants to build over these abandoned apartments.
There's no doubt that it would be far preferable to preserve these buildings.
Peter Castle says Mack bought the properties 5 years ago with that hope. Then the recession hit and Mack couldn't find financing. Last fall, Mack proposed tearing the buildings down and putting in a parking lot. Upset neighbors put a stop to that.
We want these buildings restored. We feel this is a gateway into our community.
Mack then said it would give the property away to the right developer. Peter Castle says no offers came, bringing Mack to this plan. Martin Phillips says Mack only gave developers a month to come forward. Not enough time.
We felt like we needed 2 to 3 months for someone to put together a viable plan like they were asking for.
Around the corner, Brad Menger says his whole block of Wyandotte used to look like the Armour properties. Today, it's completely revitalized, which is why Menger thinks Mack needs to wait before bringing in the bulldozer.
We think that there's obviously going to be some viable individual that will come forward with monies if they're patient and keep the buildings under lock and key if they decide they do not want to do it themselves, and we'll see a beautiful block back someday.
Mack says it's rehabbed 1,500 Midtown apartment units in the past 7 years. Neighbors say it's been a great company, but that this is a bad plan. Now, members of the public can share their comments for this potential project tomorrow night at 7 at the main core building, and then in September, the Mack will present this plan to the city's Historic Planning Commission for their decision. Live in Midtown Kansas City, Zach Tecklenburg, 41 Action News.